Hey guys, good evening. Welcome back to another video on solitary scripting. God damn, I can't even say my own channel name right. Anyways, unfortunately, yesterday, which was 12th Jan, 12th January, right? Didn't write didn't write a single line of code. Had the Sharpener platform open, but a lot of things came up, so got carried away in all the other tasks that I had to do at home. And yeah, I felt really bad myself. Honestly felt quite bad that I didn't do anything right on Sharpener, and that I'm missing out on the promise that I made to myself that I'll do at least, at the very very least, I'll have to do at least one task, right? Even if it's watching a video, and more than just watching a video, at least solving one problem a day when it comes to DSA. But unfortunately, that wasn't possible. It looked like even today was going to go the same way, right? So I'll show you the time. So it's already close to 8:30 at night, right? But there's no need. I could have just skipped it, anyways. But I always even if I want to skip the the thought that I made a promise to myself, it always keeps lingering in the mind, right? And I keep remembering that Denzel Washington's video on Instagram, the reel or whatever, right? So consistency keeps coming up in my brain. So I thought, fine, it's okay. Doesn't matter what happened yesterday. Is what happened yesterday is gone, can't be changed. But I still have time today, right? So let me at least get started with the next task. So I think it is. So I felt it is very important to at least maintain that mindset, because frankly, even yesterday I felt really bad, and today already, since it was more than 24-30 hours since I hadn't coded, I was already in the mindset that do I really need to code? I mean, like, what is the use? Look at all these topics that I have to do before I even reach the back end placement. Right, before I even reach placement, I have to do like 30 other tasks, right? And the amount of time and energy this is taking, and all the tests and exams in between, when this is like getting way too stressful. Do I really have to code? Can't I look at another career or go back to the old job that I was at? So all these thoughts ran through my mind, and I said to myself, I've tried this, like, I don't want to leave it half-assed. Right, I've done a lot of things similarly, lose interest in between, drop out, and certainly if I'm going to do it again, it's not going to yield any outcome anyways, right? And whatever time I spent, the close to 2 weeks, right? So as you can see, it's already 13th. I think by Saturday, by today, my actual target was to hit mock interview 1. I've already failed on the target, so let's at least not fail on being consistent. It's fine. Sometimes stuff happens, we miss out a day or two. Everyone goes through it, and any coder, I feel like, I've watched a lot of YouTube videos on coding, a day in the life and all this. I guess most of you have watched it as well. So you would have watched a lot of YouTubers in India and abroad share their story, and everyone who's become successful has gone through this phase. So I kept telling myself, I've come 14 days in, right? Let's actually go all the way. Let's forget about, the time frame and all that. Let's just stay consistent on a daily basis. Let's not worry about, how tall the mountain is, and let's only focus on the next step. So that is the mindset that I'm coming in with. So yeah, unlocking the assignment. So as you can see, there are questions on bit manipulation, logic of left shift, right shift, XOR, OR, and operations, and their use cases should also be clear after the assignment. Ideally, okay. Cool. Let's see the details. So, see, they have given me 2 weeks time to complete bit manipulation and complexity, and so far, I think in arrays and loops, it was just like 7 days time. right? And from bit manipulation onwards, it's pretty much new to me as well, right? So it is practically very new to me as well. Or and operations might be I'm familiar with, but this left shift, right shift, XR, they're all pretty new. And the fact that they've given 14 days, that itself suggests that it's going to be a lot. It is a, it is a very important topic, and that should not be taken lightly. So they've given 100% more time frame to complete this. So obviously the difficulty is also going to start increasing. It already increased when I saw in the DSA exam one. So those things are just going to go uphill, right? So it's going to be a battle, but let's. I'll try and keep my composure, keep myself motivated. Obviously, I'm talking on the video. None of you can see me. I can't see you, but we gotta push through this a little farther, just a little bit more, and hopefully, we'll get to the end goal slowly, but surely. That's the idea. Cool. So I guess if I start the assignment, I'm taking on the task of completing it in 14 days as much as possible, and we are on. Right, it's game time. So you can see the timer's already gone. I lost 5 seconds. So yeah. Oh wow, there are 25 tasks here. So cool. I guess I'll keep you guys posted. I guess I'll watch the videos part and see if I can solve any problems. It's pretty late. I've traveled quite a bit today, so I'll see how much I can do, and then update you before I close for the day. Cool, guys. See you in a bit. Hey guys, I'm back. So here's the update. I watched. So the first assignment in the bit manipulation module was basically a video, but it was an hour and 15 minutes long, of which I've watched only 40. I watched only about 55 minutes or 50 minutes of the video. So the remaining 25, I'm just actually quite tired. So mentally tired and not that much physically, even though I traveled. But yeah, mentally it's just been quite a day, and so I actually fell asleep 2 times, and I'm not able to keep my focus while watching the video this late in the day. So I think whatever I've watched in the 50 minutes is basically web of explaining about AND operators, OR operators, and how XOR operators work, right? So, and I think XOR is like these are like all of these are very important, but I think the left shift and right shift, they're going to be a bit tricky. So it's going to be very important that I'm completely focused on this. I could have very well said, hey guys, I just finished the first assignment and that's it for the day, but keeping things real. So it is quite the struggle, but at least made an attempt today. Even though I have like 13 days left, it's fine. I could have very well started tomorrow and said, it's okay, but at least for me to be in the right frame of mind, I started the assignment today itself. Even though I lose a couple of hours, it's completely fine, right? Okay, guys, I've spoken long enough. And there isn't much substance in today's video either. So I think I'll call it a day. As always, thank you for coming to the channel, watching the video. If you enjoyed it or if you feel like it could benefit someone, please do subscribe. And yeah, if a friend or relative is looking to get into tech or more specifically web development to start with, see if you feel like what I'm sharing would be a good source of content to help them make a decision on how to learn tech. So I highly suggest Sharpener as always, because I'm learning from it and you're seeing the journey live, right, on a daily basis, pretty much on a daily basis. So yeah, and the pay after placement model. You know what? I'll actually tomorrow's a Sunday. Although I said Sundays I don't plan to make any videos. I'll see and try to squeeze in a video just to give a basic idea of Sharpener, why I chose Sharpener and the likes, or to give a little more insight into the pay after placement policy they have. So yeah, that is about it. And yeah, do like, share, and comment on the video. What do you think about it, right? And yes, one of my main goals with this channel was definitely starting off with the sharpener content, but I've since tech is constantly evolving, there's a lot of things that can be done. And yeah, I'm not even going to lie. I certainly want to take advantage of the whole YouTube space, and if you guys support me well enough, and if I get some decent following on YouTube, I'll certainly, frankly, I just want to try a lot of tech stuff. So I do definitely want some brands or some companies, especially in the tech space, like, and more specifically, let's say something like Asus or even Keychron, right? I want to try out the products even more. So want to experience it because I've seen videos of other YouTubers use some of these products, and they are pretty amazing, right? So yeah, be it a mouse, be it a keyboard, whatever it is, I just like tech, and uh, I constantly desire to try out the latest and the greatest stuff. Unfortunately, even though I don't have a job, so that I can put in my own money and buy stuff. When I did have a job, I have bought a lot of tech. So it is an expensive affair, right? Being in the tech space, but it also makes sense because there's constantly something new, and being on the brink of, or on the verge of new developments is really fun. So I kind of now get an idea of why tech creators enjoy this thing to a certain degree. It might get boring, or it might get too monotonous after a time. But I think to some degree I have a slight bit of advantage because I'm actually starting a little late. The reason I feel it is an advantage is because I've tried out a couple of different things, and now I'm starting out in tech. So I think you know trying to become trying to possibly become a creator later is also pretty fine, right? Because there's a lot of room in the market for it, and yeah, that's just what I want to start with. Ultimately, I'm not sure about building businesses, but I'll definitely, personally, yeah, I'm not even lying, but I will definitely try and monetize it to the best of my abilities, because I'm human as well. So I want to take, I want to do the best I can, irrespective of what others think, right? So, but monetize it from brands, right? I don't think I have the patience to teach or mentor someone, certainly. So, because I myself am struggling, and I'm not someone who does teaching really well, or I feel that's what I think right now, but it might change. Right now, that's the opinion I have of myself. So yeah, I'm more of a try multiple things, have an adventure sort of person, rather than teaching other people. I can share thoughts or opinions, but that's about as far as I go. So cool, guys. It's been way too long, and yeah, I just wanna get some well-needed rest for the day, and I'll kick things off where I left it. Right, come back tomorrow, get back into the development, get back into the bit manipulation video, and solve a couple of assignments, and give you a brief idea of how it is. Hopefully, even the pro test level 1 will be unlocked for me, or it'll be available for me to take it up. and not be reserved for only like pro users or something like that. I'll let you know. Stay tuned, and yeah, thank you. See you guys in the next one. Bye bye.